Hello, good evening, viewers, or good morning, whichever it may be. Okay, so this is a separate episode. The Rajesh Kumar is taking another dimension apart from astrology as Indian economist. So, Indian economics. While we speak about Indian economics is mainly depends upon exports. While exports, we are talking about exports means we have to do value added to our products. First point. Second point, these products should be manufactured and produced within India, in any state, in any parts of the India. Secondly, while we're talking about manufacturing and value adding in the product, we have to talk about India is a farming agricultural country. So, as per Mahatma Gandhi ji, India is an agricultural country. So, when we speak about agriculture, agriculture depends upon irrigation, cultivation, farming, and yielding. While we speak about yielding again comes into storing. So, storing against the flood water, cyclone, and water draining system during crops growing up to a certain level. So those all things need to be considered by the people representatives of the Indian nation. People representatives is mainly here meaning is MLAs and MPs of the respective states and central. Either they may be a central minister or a state minister. Doesn't matter. Either he may be a ruling party or an opponent party. Doesn't matter. So in this aspect, all the people represented, including ex MLAs and MPs and ex people representatives who have once and been in the being a MLA or MP for one term period. That is 5 years. Even if you talk about Rajya Sabha, it is 6 years period. So it may be represented by 34 MLAs of either the same state or a cluster of different states. So on that basis, those people representatives has to concentrate not only on their own businesses of farming, agriculture, cultivation, etc., but as well as they have to keep the poor voters. Here, poor voters comes under 2 acres who are having agricultural land. So those voters are to be concentrated more. Instead of giving freebies, they have to concentrate more on cultivation. And breeding is also an important aspect for Indian economics. Here, breeding means two-leg animals, three-leg animals, four-leg animals. I'm not and as well as water living animals. So all those animals has to be breeded properly and should be given proper medications to those breedings, because when we talk about two-leg animals, mainly comes under chicken, hen, cock, and their eggs and the eggs. So four in one area. Secondly, when we talk about four-leg animals, goats, pigs, either it is white pig or black pig, doesn't matter. Buffaloes, cows, either male cows or female cows, doesn't matter. Female buffaloes or male buffaloes, doesn't matter. And their breeding animals. Okay, so all those things need to be properly medicated. Should be treated hospital. Should be given proper nutritious foods. Nutritious food means for buffaloes and goats, we are not going to put more. All wastage greens, vegetables can be put, and they will be giving milk. On that aspect, we have to concentrate. While we talk about milk, many people will be scared or doubtful about goat milk. Goat milk also can be sterilized, pasteurized, and value added, and it can be exported to African countries and Egyptian countries. Those Muslim area oriented people may feed their babies and they consume by their own. on those milks too. Mahatma Gandhiji also had goat milk, you all remember, and he had good longevity of life. So those things has to be come into consideration. Here also Indians, if you give in a good manner, then initially it will not pick up, but after 10 years or 15 years, while they doesn't have any side effects and they have good energy level and good stamina and good healthy living style, then they will automatically others will come into that goat consuming milk. So that is it is a different taste. I accept. So all those things can be value added and had to be exported to various other countries who are in short supply of milk. In this way only we can increase our exports in breeding side. While we're talking about agricultural side, we have to concentrate more. So every farmers should have a godown. That is a storage room. The storage room has to be all the farmers will know while during rainy season or cyclone times or flooding times how much feet of water it comes. How many feet of water it comes. On that basis, they have to construct a wood pallet, strong wood pallet, not a temporary wood pallet, because wood pallet we should be constructed as a wood rack where there should be stored only 5 bags in a quadrant. In a quadrant, because nowadays, at present, how the godown, that is the storage area is with flood. Some people are keeping the paddy and the wheat in hot sun and rain in a plain area, and they put some plastic sheets over it, different types of plastic sheets covered by it, but that doesn't matter, that doesn't give much benefit or profit. And moreover, many godowns, that is storage areas, they have put one in one row they are putting more than 100 one by one over the other, they are putting minimum 60 to 80 bags. The bottom bag of rice or wheat will become powder, so those need to be segregated. So on that basis, so flood area we have to be measured how much water the flood will come in that specific area, and we have to construct a wood pallet, strong wood pallet, and more than 4 bags, 5 bags should not be kept one over the other. But in the present scenario, 100 bags are kept on one among one rice bag or one paddy bag. One paddy bag or one wheat bag, or all doll bags. Different types of dolls are there. So all those dolls also is being put in that way only. That is not a right way of storing in a godown. So they have to construct a good wood pallet or a steel pallet. Non-corrodable iron steel pallets are also available. They have to put, because it has going to put, it has to eat that paddy, that doll, that wheat only is going to give you life all through your family and to your successors too. It is a longevity process. So it should be a permanent solution. On that basis, if you feel that flood is coming on that area more than 5 feet, means you have to construct a uh, ceiling roof above 5.5 feet, or feet above than the flood area, and they have to put a pallet over that, and under the ceiling area they can put some graving crops, such as I know used to be in Tamil language only mostly. So avarakai, pusinikai, parangikai, all those has to be as a wood pie, they say, as a driving crops. So those crops can be cultivated behind the ceiling area, or some other crops which can have less sunlight, but all the areas should be open only. They cannot construct walls. over the ceiling. That is also a major process. It means the ceiling should rest on the pillar. 8 pillars or 4 pillars or 16 pillars. It depends upon the length and breadth of the ceiling area. And they should not cross build walls because sunlight need to enter. While sunlight enters, at the bottom of the ceiling, crops can grow a little bit, which can fetch also a good living or good earning. That is also a money. So all those things has to be. Well, in this way only we have to store all the paddy, wheat, and dal items. This is one way. The other way of is after storing all these items, this will be very useful when there is a drought season. While there is no production or little production, the India should not suffer for food. So those items can be utilized. On the other hand, the alternative hand is we can, when there is so much of excessive production, we have to do value added. That is, we have to synthesize, fermentize, and we have to put quality rating. According to the quality rating, we can pack it either as between 100 grams to 1 kg packet. Between 100 grams to 1 kg packet, all either paddy, wheat, or dolls. All types of dolls has to be in this sense, and they have to pack it and they have to put it in a storage area. This time the storage area should be specialized because it should not get spoiled through air moisture, wind moisture, and other calamities. So the plastic cover should be good, and it should not be uh, a poor quality, and it should be somewhat transparent for the buyers to buy and the clients to see the quality. We have to have samples. All those things has to be according to the sample, according to the quality. The sample has to be devised for tur dal or other dals. So all those dals you have to structure it. After structuring it, then it is become a value added product. After value added product, we have to put the import export charges, transportation charges. Transportation charges here mainly depends upon vehicle charge, vehicle maintenance, and apart from petrol diesel charges, and apart from that government charges, who is going to do air cargo or ship cargo. There are two cargoes only available: air cargo, ship cargo for foreign to export to foreign countries. So all those charges has to be properly calculated, and few may say petrol these charges are flexible, either it may go down or go up. So you should be capable enough in such a way that at present charges what is the they are, you have to what is happened to that crops, what is going to happen for exporting. All those taxes also need to be inclusive of taxes, export taxes. So all those charges has to be put in once into the product costing and in the value added product, and you have to export it, and you have to put month for the expiry very legible, not in a very very tiny where you can see with the lenses only. Many businessmen, higher businessmen, heavy businessmen, corporate businessmen are doing the mean mentality. It is not giving a broad vision. They should do business in a normal way without cheating and fooling others. If you give the product in a proper manner, in a proper presentation, with a proper delivery and proper uh, quality, surely all the clients will give that pricing. Secondly, all the buyers of that quality will also give towards those clients the respective money in the various countries wherever they live in and they consume those products. So this is a good way of increasing the Indian rupee value. So Indian rupee value is a main constraint of getting devaluation. So that is the product. So this is 15 minutes speech. Whoever uh, basically wish to have Indian economic can view through my YouTube channel name Rajesh Kumar Nagarajan. I'm living in Villivakam in Rajaji Nagar East, and my phone number is 8015133672. People who have so far here, for them I'm delivering my sincere thanks and gratitude.